Hi, I have a question about Brightspace versus some other learning management systems and being able to assign to various sections the same assignment. So in Brightspace currently, if I were to make an assignment here that is a Brightspace assignment, to create new assignment, and I name this test, just for example, and I wanted to make it, let's just say 5 points, and I wanted to put my instructions here. If I put a due date of September the 13th, but that only applies to my A day students, and I want my B day students to be due on the 14th of September, there is really no way in Brightspace currently for me to do this. I could go into here and manage special access, and I could add users under a different due date, and I could choose my other section. The problem with that method in Brightspace is that it will not show up as due on 9/14 for those students' calendars, I do not believe. It'll still show up as 9/13 because the due date of the actual assignment was 9/13. So it makes the calendar feature of Brightspace less useful. In other learning management systems, such as Canvas, for example, so I'm in an assignment in Canvas, and it allows me to, in Canvas, say, okay, I want to assign this assignment, let's say to my semester 1A POE students, and I can select a due date and time, and I can say it's available from, and I can set an end date. And if I want to have more than one section that I assign that to, I could go here and say, oh, I want to assign it to this group as well. If, on the other hand, I wanted to assign it to a different group with a different due date, it allows me to just select that group, and set that due date as a different due date. And then I can set different release dates and ending dates and save. And that allows it to show up on each of, all of the kids enrolled in my 1A section would see it as due September 6th on their calendars. And all of the students in my 4A section would see it as September 7th as a due date in their calendars. So I'm wondering if Brightspace has the capability of having this type of selection in in the actual interface, and whether or not we are activating it or not. I've noticed in Brightspace that if you create something in the calendar, it does have this functionality. So that is why I'm asking whether or not it has it under assignments as well. So if I go to my calendar and I actually wanted to create something due on the 21st, and I said, hey, this is due on the 21st, it does allow me to choose to which sections would see that it is due on that date. I'm just wondering whether or not that connectivity of selecting who sees the assignment and when it's due is also embedded in assignments in Brightspace.